Hello, this is Austin, and I'm going to show you some of the supplies that I'm going to be bringing on my camping trip. I'm going to be camping at Zaleski Forest, so I'm going to be bringing a few books. The journal is going to be a commonplace book, and I brought a few books on math, psychology, and one on by Philip K. Dick. It's fiction, science fiction. Bringing a knife, mace with me, and I also have a orange vest. Because people use this area for hunting, I think it's a good idea to wear one of those. Right here is also my compass. And of course, if you're going camping, I do not know how you cannot bring some weed. So I got a vape, and I also got a tincture. This is just a second cartridge. This is a sativa, I think it's called orange soda, and this is cookies caramel, I think. It's an indica. I recently got my medical marijuana card, so yes, I can have this without being illegal. Yes, officer, I have a medical marijuana card. I can totally smoke this. And then I brought some supplements just to help me sleep. Flashlight. Tikka masala. If you ever had that, it's a great Indian dish. Ramen. Classic. Here's my bag that I'll be hauling around. And my tent's out in the garage, so I'll go out there in a second to show you. And this is just toilet paper. I'm headed to the forest. I decided on Shawnee State rather than Zaleski State Forest because 1, it's closer, 2, it's bigger, and 3, the trail is a little harder. Next time you see me, I'll be at Shawnee State Forest Backpack Trail. So I'm finally here. It turns out they don't have a 17-mile backpack trail. It's actually 40. So I'm just gonna maybe go on 5-10 miles of it and then turn around. I think that's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff out. Okay, so this is what I'll be hauling around. A lot of crap. The water bottle's also connected to it. Okay. So the trail I'm going on is, I think, the Nightington Trail, and then it connects in with the 40-mile backpack trail. So I'm gonna go ahead and head out. I took off the tent from the back of the backpack. Just way too much to carry on my back. So I'm just gonna hold it. Here's a map. We're going along this trail. And that's only a part of the trail. And I think right now we are right here at E. So I'm gonna go on this trail and then go off onto this one. Alright, let's go. wondering if that's the trail I'm supposed to go on. It's marked 7. I just checked, the trail is 2.3 miles, not 4, so this isn't the right one. We're actually starting to enter into the forest now. I'm sure as we go further and further, and the road will get narrower and narrower until there's only a dirt path. And maybe not even that. There's supposed to be a lot of brush, dead trees lying everywhere. So it's in memory of Harry S. Knighton. He's the founder of Shawnee Nature Club, North American Mycological Association. He's also a veteran. Alright. Backpack is already starting to hurt. Carrying like 40 pounds in total. And I am not in the best shape. We're now on a dirt path. Over there is Turkey Creek. Sign for monarch butterflies, and still looking for where the path converges. Another bridge. Getting further and further into the forest. It's looking more and more like nature. I've finally found where 19th Trail diverges into the trail to the campground. Pretty sure this is it. On the map it shows Turkey Creek over there. So, and it says camp, so. Well, I set my stuff down because it's heavy as crap. And I've been walking for at least a half a mile. Just gonna show you a panoramic view of my surroundings. It's a little more open up here, but it really starts when I go up this trail. Just a little sign about butterflies. I've had these signs throughout the entire 19th Trail. Well, wait a few more minutes and then I'm gonna head up the trail. I had a bit of water and rested for about 3 to 4 minutes. Now I'm ready to go up the trail that leads to the campsite, quote unquote campsite. Probably just some carved out land where I can park my tent. Nothing really formal. It's about 6 miles until I get to that campsite, so I better get a move on, alright? I'm a little worried that my jug's gonna fall off. I'm using wire to hold my jug to the handle of my backpack. Little ghetto. You can probably tell that I'm out of breath. I'm already soaked in sweat too. So I forgot my orange vest, which is supposed to make me stand out so I don't get shot by hunters. But as long as I stay on the trail, I should be fine. And you can see how much I'm perspiring. Look at that. The back of my backpack actually is damp from sweat. Definitely not in shape for this, but it's gonna make me in shape, isn't it? Alright. Henceforth, I don't care if I have to die. I die trying. The incline is crazy. Last week I made like $100 from DoorDash. For the amount of time I put in, it's not bad. I'm gonna have to put in more time come Monday so I can stay on track and reach the 4-month mark, which is when I should be able to get the property. I'm thinking Oregon, Kentucky, Georgia. If I went to Georgia, depending on where I'm at, it could be close to the ocean. Never been an ocean person, but still, something to consider. Hopefully my heavy breathing isn't too annoying. There's a blue marker showing that I'm still on the right path. Look at this crazy incline. Most of it's already on an incline. I've, gone up a lot of hills already. I assume it's gonna be like this throughout the entire thing. Isn't that great? So I'm finally at the top of the hill, at least that's what I've been told. I just ran into some other hikers. They said it's just straight decline from here. And just should be a little bit around me. Alright. Alright, let's start the decline. Shit ton of bugs. They keep hitting me. One just got in my eye. Okay, now we're actually going down the decline. And it's 4:30. I think I've been walking for an hour maybe. I want to get to the campsite before dark. Not even sure how far I've walked. Maybe half a mile. Not including the Knightston Trail, which is probably another mile. So 1.5 miles, 2 miles I've probably walked altogether. Let's have a greater appreciation of nature. Yep. Hello. So, kind of got lost last time, and I forgot to use my compass, so I ended up having someone pick me up. Afterwards, I did find the right trail, so today I'm going to go to that trail and hopefully, after 6 miles, reach the campsite, quote-unquote campsite, which I think it's a carved-out piece of land. That's about it. So I'm gonna go ahead and head there now. Here's a map right here. And I'm gonna go along here all the way up to Camp 1, which is about 5 miles, 6 miles actually. Before I do that, I have to fill out this form, and that's pretty much so they know who to look for, you know, if I die or whatever. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill this out, and then I'm gonna start on the trail. All right, let's go. And now I have to figure out which one to take. I'm gonna look at the map and I'll turn on the camera after I figure it out. So I took the water jug off of my backpack and just put in a few bottles. I also checked the map, and they do have some water fountains stationed, I think, near the camps. So that's good. Anyway, I'm about to approach the trail sign. I'm still wondering how Knightington Trail intersects with the Shawnee State Backpack Trail. I don't think they do, and I think that's why I got confused. Alright. Probably get my compass out so I don't get lost again. It's trying to think. I think it's 3 miles north and then 2 miles east. Something like that. I'll check the map again. And when I get the map out and the compass, I'll be on the trail again. Is when I'll pull up my phone. The compass says that north is to the left. So we're going on this trail and not that one. Already a lot of bugs. Get away from me. Bullshit. Fucking branch. Scared the shit out of me. Thought something attacked me for a minute. There are copperheads and rattlesnakes, and there is a black bear. There are black bears in the forest. Let's make sure we're still going in the right direction. Can even pull it out. There we go. Yeah, so generally we're going in the right direction. So, and I believe that the orange markers that you see on the tree is the path for the backpack trail. Let's just confirm that real quick. Yep, see, it's all color coded. Where backpack trail is orange. I brought a few books to read, and I have a journal, or like a commonplace book. So that's something I'll be doing. I also have a chess app on my phone, so I might play a little bit of chess against the computer. Stupid bugs. I might also meditate a bit. So I've made $50 more. So now I have like 150. Haven't been able to work much though. I've had family over. Yeah. Funnily enough, there's actually a tower, I think it's called Copperhead Tower. It's along the path I'm going on. So the bug spray is helping a bit, and right in front of us we have a tree in front of our path, and over there's a creek. I've already had to cross the creek once. Well, it's really a different one, but I had to cross a creek. I think I'm going to start carrying a stick to knock away all the spider webs in my path, because it's getting really annoying. And here's a perfect stick! Yeah, another one. Let's look at that spider. I don't know if you can see him or not. Yep, right there. And he just dropped. It's fun. Why are you dropping, buddy? Anyway, I got my whacking stick. I will not be defeated by mere spiders, even if they are fucking poisonous. Get the Hopefully that was smart and not dumb. I'm fine with the exercise, but I could do without the bugs. You can't see it, but there's a bunch of gnats just flying around my head. I think the bug spray is keeping them from landing on me, but I wish they wouldn't even get around me. One thing I'm afraid of is getting stuck here on one of the trails at night, not having a place to set up my tent. After all, I think it's about a 3-4, no, it's probably about 2-hour trip without weight on your back. I'm carrying about 30 pounds. You can hear me gasping for air. But I'll enjoy it once I'm on the top of the hill and can look down. The view will be nice. And something just went across my hair again. This is a lot less enjoyable than I thought it would be. The reality is hitting. Well, I just need to find a reason to continue on. I guess my worst fear is, in the end, if doing this will make me happy, living out in the woods or whatever. I think definitely backpacking alone is not very fun. Like, I became aware, 5 minutes ago, just how alone I actually am. All I have to accompany are, like, my own thoughts. That's kind of scary. Like, even when I'm back at home, I still have the presence of other people, you know. I don't even have the presence of anyone. Well, I'm not sure what exactly to do. I could continue on. Could maybe get some more water. Or another possibility is, in an hour or so, setting up camp on the trail instead of waiting for the campground. I just don't... I'm really afraid that I won't be able to make it. So, before nightfall. I'm just not in very good shape. Aqua, aqua, aqua. Yes. Nothing tastes better than water when you have exercised a lot. Tree broke. Look at this. I just find it kind of funny. It landed in between a fork and another tree. You fucking neats, you sitting home watching me exercise and put in effort, burning calories, slowly dying, and you're eating food, I'm guessing. Just watching me, lazing around. I would too. Except I enjoy doing this. Well, I don't know about that. Right now I'm enjoying myself. Okay, I don't like all that grass. A snake could be in that because it's overgrown. So I'm gonna have to turn off the camera and grab a stick, a walking stick. me give you a panoramic view of what's around me. Really, you can describe it by saying there's trees upon trees upon trees upon trees, and one little path where there is none. And that's the path I'm walking on. I'm really interested in what the campsite's gonna look like. Bury it in the woods. Forest, I mean. So I set up my tent along the trail because I'm not in good enough shape to be able to walk 6 miles with 30 pounds on my back. But the reason I'm recording right now is because there's a thunderstorm, and what I have is just a very thin plastic sheet keeping me from, the elements. What I'm currently worried about is that it's going to blow over my tent, or there's gonna be, there's gonna be a wind gust. I'm scared of that. Other than that, I guess I'm good. I'm chill. Since I'm in here, I'm gonna go ahead and rummage through some of my stuff and show you what I'll be doing. If I don't just pass out from being high. So, I brought a bunch of books. I think I put it in a side pouch. So the worst has come true. My tent's shit, and, the wind's pushing it over. Look at that. If I open this up so the wind has somewhere to go, so it's not just pushing everything down. Hopefully, this is the worst of it, but, that's just hope. It's not based on any fact. So I guess I'm just gonna stand in the middle, trying to keep the tent up. Well, it's raining extremely fucking hard. I don't think the wind's blowing as bad anymore, which is a good thing. But in case it does, I got this yellow string attached to the top. So hopefully this protects me from the elements. And after this, I'm not sure if we'll see how it goes. Alright. To keep the wind from knocking over my tent, I attached it to the top using this yellow plastic that I found that came with my tent. So I'm hoping this holds up and this doesn't turn into a disaster of a camping trip, backpack trip. The thunder's scary as fuck. It echoes too. Yay! Kind of like the danger, but also don't. So we'll see what happens. Hope I make it through it. I mean, what's the worst that could happen? Blow over my tent? And I stay in the tent like a, I don't know, wrapped up in it like a burrito. I think that's the worst possibility. I mean, tornado might be the worst, but I don't think that's gonna happen. Hopefully. That word again. Hopefully. Anyway, I think I'm gonna play some chess just to distract myself. it does seem to be slowing down, or at least not getting worse. So I'm a little happy about that. I think it's starting to move away. Maybe in an hour or two, it'll stop raining. There won't be a thunderstorm. That's what I'm hoping, but in the meantime, I'm gonna try to play a chess game. Now I'm gonna try to read. Time to eat. I'm supposed to heat this up for 90 seconds, but everything's already cooked, so I don't exactly need to. It's curry and rice. Alright, see how it tastes. So it's about 11:30, and I think it started raining 5 p.m. yesterday. The dirt's gonna be completely mushy, and it's gonna be hard to walk through. I did have service a little further back, so I'm thinking of going back there and calling someone to see what the weather is going to be like, and just how far away I am from the campsite, actually. It's completely possible that I just stop doing this. It's hard and scary. So I'm back home from the camping trip. I ended up running out of water, so I had to head back. I do think I did okay, I guess. There was a thunderstorm. I didn't freak out completely. I was able to secure the top of the tent to my book bag, which kept it from knocking over. I was able to get some sleep. Not very good sleep, but some sleep. So that's about it. I'm at least glad that I was able to stay a single night in the forest, and I expect down the road that I'll be trying to stay longer, and eventually, once I get the money, I will try to find a piece of land again in some rural part of the US and build a permanent house. For whatever reason, that's been a fantasy of mine for a very long time.